What up? It's Ace OG. Back on the top, back on the video. So the title of this video is going to be, I have finally found my niche. So admin knows, thanks again, don't subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing it out. You leverage, you better yourselves. So let's get into it. So I have finally found my niche. Now, I did a video a while back where I stated that I was going to consult a YouTuber that has proof of concept and has actually built some channels that have got about 100 subscribers. You know, he's to me somewhat of a SME, quote unquote, like a subject matter expert on this stuff, because obviously what he was doing in the past and even currently is working for him. So he has a course, and I was going to go ahead and pay for the course and get some individual coaching from him to find a niche and to double down on that, and do these things in order to grow my channel. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that, because I do believe that eventually there will be a purpose when it comes to me actually getting some type of coaching and even paying for a course. Because like I said before in that video, I believe I said that a lot of folks that are wealthy and have built wealth have had mentors, and they have actually paid to go to courses. Because the saying where it says it takes money to make money, that's a true statement. It really is. If you want to scale and you want to actually get a lot bigger when it comes to your monetary gain, a lot of times you do have to use money. I know that there have been some folks that have actually been able to build wealth and actually been able to be successful without using a lot of money, and they had low costs. But most folks that actually have got really to a huge following on social media, and just having a monetary gain in general. A lot of these folks actually paid to get to where they're going. It just like a business. Like a lot of folks that actually have grown a business that have brought in millions of dollars for the first couple months or even first couple of years. Only thing they did was just take the money they gained from that business every month and just pour it back into the business. And they use their own money, or they use the funding they had from their own job to be able to offset the cost of living. But they didn't use any of their business money for personal items. They literally poured their money back into the business to grow it. So I'm not saying that every model of business is like that. I'm just saying a lot of businesses that actually have built themselves up have done that. So like I said, I do believe that me using money to pay for courses and to get coaching is going to help me. But I wanted to try to get my niche down packed in my mind to a certain degree before I went to do this coaching. And I found it, right? So the niche that I found that I think is going to suit me a lot better, it suit me more now when it comes to me doing YouTube, is being myself. I know that's not dramatic, but that's the niche. See, here's the thing. So when I thought about niching down, and I actually saw a video to motivate me to start niching down, I saw the guy that was doing the coaching and doing the course, and I was okay. Well, that sounds like a really good idea to do. But then I started hearing from God, I believe, him talking to me and pretty much just telling me to be myself. The way God talks to us can be very anecdotal, right? For some folks to have a relationship with God and actually be able to hear Him, it's going to be different than me and different for other folks. I know for myself, a lot of times God speaks to me through thought, meaning that I may be walking around just now, like doing a video, and a thought may come to my mind just randomly, something I was not thinking about, or the subject matter of the thought I was not thinking about, and it may have been something that I had thought about or said to somebody maybe a couple of days before, hours before, months before, but for some reason that particular thought just came into my mind. To me, that's God talking to me. Or I could be in the middle of something and I have a thought process of how I'm going to tackle the situation, but then I have a thought in my mind that comes into my brain, and basically I feel like that's God telling me that, even though you're thinking this way, this is how I want you to navigate this. So that's how I feel like God speaks to me. And this whole time since I made that video about niching down, I've had these random thoughts of, I believe, God telling me that you just need to be yourself and just do you, right? Because here's the thing when it comes to this. I do believe that that YouTube can be definitely a good way of making money. Not to say for me to be up here to actually like have YouTube money to take care of me, take care of my family. I'm just saying, like, I definitely can actually build this channel to the point where I can actually like get some real money, for lack of better words, and be able to offset some expenses I have in my life. But that's not the reason why I'm up here on YouTube. That's not the original reason. And honestly, I do not think it's going to be the reason for a very long time, if it ever gets to that point. See, a lot of folks can come on YouTube and they already have a business mindset when it comes to this thing. So they automatically are trying to promote something. Or they already have a niche that they're going to double down constantly, because this is how they want to grow their YouTube channel. For me, it hasn't been like that. It's literally been me actually talking about thoughts and talking about subjects that I think that's relevant to society. And I have to call that a niche to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the only one doing this. There's a lot of folks on YouTube right now that literally are coming up here actually talking about things that may not be on a particular niche. Like, they may be talking about food one day, they may be talking about shoes the other day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends what they feel like. There are some topics that I talk about more than others, but for the most part, I'm not really focused on a certain topic when it comes to YouTube, as far as talking about certain things. So the niche to me, honestly, is just being myself and just talking about things that I think is relevant to society and relevant to myself as well. Because one thing I would say that 90% of this stuff that I talk about on video, I've gone through myself. This is not me reading a book to tell you that this is what's going on. Now, I do read books. There's no doubt about that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times when I'm passionate about something here on YouTube, a lot of times it's really something that I went through myself, and I'm trying to prevent somebody from going through the same thing. And I do know a lot of folks, they will not take heed to certain things, let they go through it themselves. But at the very least, I'm telling you what's going on first, and then you can make the decision whether you want to go through that heartache or not, right? So hopefully, the niche that I found here is not damaging to my YouTube channel. Honestly, like I said, at this point in my career in YouTube, it doesn't matter to me, right? Like I said before, also, there's a lot of content creators up here that will have a lot of subscribers, but they may have barely 10% of their viewers actually watching the video, actually commenting and liking their video. So that may be the case for a long period of time from me on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure, you know what I'm saying? But that does not matter to me. What matters to me is me putting out content that I feel like that actually is going to benefit people. And I think right now, literally taking a particular niche right now is not something that I really want to do right now. Like I said, the niche that I have right now is basically me just being me and just talking about certain things, just life topics. But can I really consider that an actual niche? I'm not exactly sure, you know what I'm saying? But just come to the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. This is going to be one I'm going to be rolling with right now. So hope you guys ride with me. You want me to discuss the topic or subject in the benefit of your channel? Email me at asog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Say SOG, signing out. I'm gone.